Hello, welcome back. This is just a quick bonus video to follow up on the Heptavac video that we did a few weeks ago, and it was great to see so much engagement with that. I thought I'd just answer a few of the questions that have come up subsequent to that video going up. Now first I will say the reason that I'm so keen on this topic is because every year at least we see a farm that has an outbreak of a clostridial issue in either ewes or lambs that are supposedly vaccinated against clostridial diseases, or they've been brought in as being vaccinated. These vaccines are extremely good if they're used correctly, and if you use them correctly you just won't have problems. So it's extremely frustrating when that happens. So that's why I made these. But moving on. First question, can I just give one dose of Heptavac and bypass this entire problem? Well, that would be nice. There are some 2-dose vaccines where one jab will give you a reasonable degree of protection. Footvax would be the obvious example, and actually the manufacturers are quite open about the fact that is the case, and quite happy for people to use one dose, see what response they get from that, and if it's not sufficient for that farm, then to follow up giving the second dose 6 weeks after. Unfortunately, that is not the case with Heptavac or any clostridial vaccine. This type of vaccine requires both doses, and if you only give one, actually there's no effect really over having done nothing at all. So hopefully that's answered that one. Secondly, I thoroughly disinfect my vaccinator gun, or I put surgical spirit on the Heptavac bottle before I broach the top. All of those things are excellent practice, but we just have to consider what we mean by sterile. The condition inside the Heptavac bottle is sterile, and it needs to stay that way. When we need to sterilize surgical equipment, for example in the autoclave, we're looking at that equipment being in a high pressure steam environment, way over 100 degrees, and staying in there for the best part of an hour to get a reasonable degree of sterility. We're talking about 0 bacteria present. Now, with the best will in the world, putting injector guns in boiling water, realistically you're just not achieving a sterile environment by doing that. So that's number 2. Number 3, can you show us what Heptavac looks like when it's fresh out the bottle? Well, yes I can, because I had another opportunity to open a bottle, actually to revaccinate the same lambs from before. So there will be some cells in Heptavac. Because of the 9 diseases included, 3 of them are included as cells. The other 6 are just toxoids. They are toxins. So we should see 3 different types of bacteria. Join me again down the microscope and we will have a look. So here we go. Here it is. You can see it's a different picture. This sample is prepared exactly the same as we did last time. We've got 3 different types of cell there. We can look at a different field of view. We've got the same thing again. Another field of view. And another field of view. I mean, we could go on. Let's just compare that briefly with the picture that we had before of the stuff that had been open for a week. Quite conspicuous in their absence were these large rods, which we cannot speciate under a diff quick other than to say, well, they were not there in the original sample. And then moving on, we've got these colonies, which I think we can say probably with some degree of confidence are going to be Staphylococcus species, just by the appearance, the colonizing appearance of them there. So we're going to wrap that up there. I think we've probably spent long enough on Heptavac now. I'm going to put this topic to bed. I just will reiterate, you know, if you're going to do it, just do it by the book, you know, and then you've got that peace of mind that your animals are going to be protected. The protection from these vaccines is extremely good when it comes to the clostridial side of it, and if it's done properly you will not have issues. Okay, quick bonus video. I will see you again soon with another one. I hope that's been useful. Bye.